Good morning. Sorry, I was so not ready for that then, was I? Just heard the music and realised it stopped. Good morning. My name is Hedge. I'll be leading the service this morning. It's great to be with you. We're just having a few technology issues that we're sorting out, so bear with us with that. If you're here for the first time, extra special welcome. It's great to have you with us. If you need anything, do just ask somebody nearby. There's toilets in the back. Make yourself feel comfortable and at home. Great to have you if you're online with us. Do join in with the comments. It'll be great to hear from you as well. So just thought I'd start this morning by letting you know a bit of a flaw of mine that I have. So one thing that I'm terrible at is remembering to fill up my car in time. And it always gets me into situations that I probably shouldn't be in. So a few months back, Leslie and I were driving back from Scunthorpe, and I thought to myself, oh, when we get to York and we stop there, I'll get some petrol. But I obviously didn't, and then we were on the motorway coming back, and I noticed that my light was on, you know, that thing that's meant to warn you, and I flicked the dial to see how many miles in theory I had left, and it said 4 miles remaining. So a little bit of panic set in, and then we drove past a sign that said services 4 miles. So I was, you know, bit of competition then set in. Was my gauge going to go down faster or slower than the miles? And we reached 0. 0 on the car, and we were still going. Thankfully, Leslie was praying us to the services, and I think I was just panicking. And we made it, and we got there. And I filled up my car with some petrol. The really annoying high petrol prices that you get at the services. But I was only going to fill it to the top because I didn't want to get into that situation again. A few weeks later, I hadn't learnt my lesson, and I set off to go and play golf, and I didn't have enough petrol to get me there and back. But I still went. Where do I work? Well, I know I work with cars, but, you know, that doesn't help. So yeah, I decided I'd just go to golf anyway, even though I wasn't going to make it there and back. I didn't have any money with me, just, you know, that's a good way to not stay and spend money in the bar afterwards and things like that. So when I played golf, thankfully, you know, just say to your dad, meet me at the petrol station, please, Dad, because I need to fill up with some petrol. And so that's the way I got out of that one, you know, free petrol from your father. It's a good way around it. But I always get myself into the situation where I'm like running on the dregs of my petrol tank. Last weekend, I filled up before the light came on. It was a miracle. And amazingly, I didn't really think about it until Tuesday morning when I got in the car to go to work. And I looked and I was like, my petrol tank is full. And I felt so joyful about it, because maybe it was about that time of the week that I'd have been going, oh, can I make it to work without having to stop for petrol or not, and pushing myself to the edge. But I felt like God spoke to me in that moment and was like, why do we always sort of push ourselves, either emotionally or